General Hospital spoilers. Willow sees Sasha's pregnancy signs. Suspects Michael could be bio-dad. General Hospital, GH. Spoilers reveal that Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, recently found out she's pregnant, so she's feeling overwhelmed. Sasha can barely process this news herself, so she probably won't be in any hurry to tell Michael Corinthos, Chad Doyle, about her bun in the oven. While Sasha stalls and mulls over her situation, that could give Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, a chance to get suspicious. Willow is a nurse who's been pregnant before, so she's got multiple reasons to be quite familiar with the warning signs. For starters, Willow could easily catch Sasha dealing with a bout of morning sickness. That could be Willow's first hint that maybe Sasha has a bun in the oven. Of course, there could be other ways for Willow to figure this out as well. Willow might spot Sasha meeting with Dr. Frida Navarro, Christina Ferrero, at GH, and wonder if that means she's got a baby coming. It'd be interesting if Willow figured out Sasha's pregnancy before Sasha ever told Michael. Willow might have questions about the father, but there could be clues that surface about that too. Perhaps Willow could think back to the night that Michael didn't come home, and the times when it seemed like he wanted to confess something. Willow might even overhear Sasha talking to Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, about her drunk hookup and get suspicious that Michael was the other half of it. Since Sasha and Michael have been growing closer lately, it's also possible Willow will witness a bonding moment and get suspicious that way. Willow has terrible secrets of her own since she hooked up with Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, but that doesn't make what Michael did right. Sasha's pregnancy affects Willow's family with Michael, so Willow deserves to know. Could some pregnancy clues start popping up that leave Willow with suspicions? Will Willow eventually put it together that Sasha is pregnant and start suspecting Michael is the bio-dad? General Hospital spoilers say Sasha's baby updates will make waves sooner or later, so we'll bring you more predictions on all the chaos to come. Willow Tate had a lot on her mind. Life had been a whirlwind since her recovery from leukemia, and she was just beginning to feel like herself again. Being a mother to Wiley and Amelia kept her busy, but there was always something simmering under the surface in Port Charles. On this particular morning, while sipping her coffee at the Metro Court, Willow's attention was drawn to someone who had been a dear friend, and in some ways, a surprising rival, Sasha Gilmore. Sasha had been through hell and back, and Willow couldn't help but feel a pang of concern for her. Sasha was smiling and chatting with Maxie Jones, but something about her seemed different. Willow noticed subtle changes, a glow to Sasha's face, a softer edge to her normally sleek wardrobe, and a hand that lingered on her abdomen in an almost protective gesture. Willow's heart skipped a beat as a realization struck her. Could Sasha be pregnant? A subtle inquiry. Later that day, Willow found herself at the hospital, picking up Amelia after a routine checkup with Dr. T.J. Ashford. As fate would have it, Sasha was there too, waiting in the corridor. "Hey, Sasha," Willow said warmly, walking over. Sasha turned, her smile lighting up her face. "Willow, how are you feeling these days?" "I'm doing great," Willow replied. "You look amazing. Radiant, even." Sasha's smile faltered ever so slightly, and she shifted her weight. "Thanks. I guess I've just been focusing on self-care lately." Willow nodded, watching Sasha closely. She decided to tread carefully. "That's great to hear. You deserve to feel happy and healthy after everything you've been through." Sasha hesitated, her hand unconsciously resting on her stomach again. It's been a journey, that's for sure. Willow's curiosity deepened. Was Sasha hiding something? The idea of Sasha being pregnant was heartwarming, but it also opened up a floodgate of questions. Sasha hadn't been publicly dating anyone, which meant the baby's father might not be common knowledge. And then a thought struck Willow like a bolt of lightning. Could Michael be the father? The past resurfaces. Michael Corinthos and Sasha had a complicated history. They'd once been in love, and Sasha had even pretended to be Wiley's mother to protect Michael from Nell Benson's schemes. Though their romantic relationship had ended, they'd remained close friends, with a bond that hinted at unresolved feelings. Willow couldn't ignore the possibility that Michael and Sasha might have reconnected at some point, especially during the tumultuous months of Willow's illness. Michael had been under immense stress, and people sometimes sought solace in unexpected places. Could Sasha's pregnancy be a result of one of those moments? Willow's suspicion grows. Willow couldn't let the thought go. That evening, as she and Michael sat on the couch after putting the kids to bed, she decided to broach the subject carefully. "Michael," she began, "I ran into Sasha today at the hospital." Michael looked up from his phone, his brow furrowing slightly. "How is she doing?" "She seemed good," Willow said, her tone light. "Actually, she seemed different. Happier. Almost like she has some big news she hasn't shared yet." Michael's expression softened. Sasha deserves happiness. After everything with Brando and the guardianship ordeal, she needs something good in her life. Willow nodded, watching his reaction closely. "Do you think she could be pregnant?" Michael's eyes widened in surprise. "Pregnant? I hadn't heard anything about that." Willow tilted her head, studying him. "Would you tell me if you did?" Michael's surprise turned into confusion. "Of course I would." "Why would you even ask that?" Willow hesitated, then decided to lay her cards on the table. "I just thought, you two have a history. And during the time I was sick, you were spending a lot of time with her. I wouldn't blame you if." Michael cut her off, his tone firm but gentle. "Willow, nothing happened between me and Sasha. I was there for her as a friend, just like she was there for me. I love you, and I would never do anything to jeopardize our family." Willow wanted to believe him, but a nagging doubt remained. Willow's investigation. Determined to get to the bottom of things, Willow decided to talk to someone who might know more. Brooklyn Quartermain. Brooklyn had a knack for picking up on gossip, and she was also close to Sasha. When Willow found Brooklyn at the Quartermain mansion the next day, she wasted no time. "Brooklyn, have you noticed anything different about Sasha lately?" Brooklyn raised an eyebrow. "Different how?" "Like maybe she's pregnant?" Willow asked. Brooklyn's eyes widened. "Pregnant? Wow, that's a bombshell. Now that you mention it, she has been glowing lately. But she hasn't said anything to me." Willow bit her lip. "Do you think it's possible Michael could be the father?" Brooklyn blinked in surprise, then burst out laughing. "Michael? Seriously? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you're overthinking this. If Sasha were pregnant with Michael's baby, I think we'd all know about it by now. The Quartermain grapevine is faster than the internet." Despite Brooklyn's reassurance, Willow couldn't shake her suspicion. Sasha's revelation. The following week, Willow decided to confront Sasha directly. She invited her to lunch at the Metro Court, hoping for an honest conversation. After they ordered, Willow leaned forward, her tone gentle. "Sasha, I need to ask you something, and I hope you know it's coming from a place of love." Sasha looked wary but nodded. "Of course. What's on your mind?" "Are you pregnant?" Willow asked bluntly. Sasha's eyes widened in shock, and she looked away, her hands trembling slightly. After a long pause, she said, "Yes, I am." Willow's heart raced. "Sasha, I'm so happy for you. But who's the father?" Sasha met her gaze, her expression a mixture of vulnerability and determination. "Willow, I promise you, it's not Michael. He's been nothing but a good friend to me. The baby's father, it's someone I met recently. We're keeping things private for now." Relief washed over Willow, but she still felt a twinge of guilt for doubting Michael. Moving forward. In the days that followed, Willow made a conscious effort to let go of her suspicions and focus on supporting Sasha. She realized that her fears were rooted in her own insecurities, not in any evidence of wrongdoing. As for Sasha, she began to open up about her pregnancy, finding joy in the prospect of becoming a mother. The news brought a renewed sense of hope to her life, and she was grateful for the friends who stood by her. For Willow and Michael, the experience was a reminder of the importance of trust and communication. Their relationship emerged stronger, proving that even in a town as dramatic as Port Charles, love could withstand anything.